And then after that, it will be Lynn. All right. Is there a plea just on one of the cause numbers?
Yes, someone.
And this is an application. Court is calling 2023 CR 5148, State of Texas versus James Ray Hernandez. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Travis Banks for the state of Texas.
Defense.
Afternoon for defense.
Are you James Ray Hernandez?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, have you received all the discovery and did you review it with your client?
Yes, Judge.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Hernandez, I'm showing you what's in
Texas Courtroom, the case of State of Texas versus James Ray Hernandez opens. Attorneys for both sides announce their presence. James confirms his identity before the judge. One by one. Key documents, the application for deferred adjudication, the indictment, are presented. James affirms he's reviewed each with his lawyer and understands them. The tone is methodical. Every legal requirement checked. This is the start of a pivotal hearing, where one man's future will be decided. Be sure to subscribe for more gripping, real courtroom stories from across the country.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by entering this plea bargain agreement, you were giving up those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Judge.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Judge outlines the charge: aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, a second-degree felony punishable by up to 20 years in prison and a $10,000 fine. James acknowledges this and listens as the court explains his rights to a jury trial, to confront witnesses, to remain silent. Calmly, he waives them. The state waives a repeat offender enhancement, focusing only on the indictment. This procedural exchange is precise, each question ensuring James understands the gravity of what's at stake. As the courtroom settles into the rhythm of high-stakes legal negotiation,
Court will find that the defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Showing you the plea bargain page. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to the plea, there's a $500 fine to be probated. State recommends deferred adjudication. They're taking in consideration 2023 CR 5149. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. Did you understand with an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand with the affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to be designated as primary custodial parent?
attention turns to the plea bargain, a $500 fine, probated, deferred adjudication, and consideration of a related case. An affirmative finding of family violence is included, restricting James's gun rights and custodial eligibility. He confirms understanding, including that anger management is required. Outside the plea deal, prosecutors recommend 6 years community supervision, service hours, and restitution. The judge reminds everyone these are recommendations, not binding, in moments like this.
Did you understand that to be the entirety of your plea bargain agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense? Is
Yes,
that the
Judge.
plea? State?
Yes, Your Honor.
And also there's an anger management course. State, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Showing you the waiver of appeal paragraph. Did you review that paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it in both places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Judge.
Next, I'm showing you outside the plea bargain agreement. State is requesting that your community supervision be for a term.
Plea terms shift from abstract legalese to real-life restrictions that will govern a defendant's future for years to come. Contest: the state offers exhibits into evidence, which are accepted without objection. The judge reviews police reports and witness statements, finding enough evidence for guilt, but deferring the finding under the agreement.
State, have you talked to the complainant?
Yes, Your Honor. The state has spoken with the complainant and they are they did ask the state to push for drug treatment for the defendant. And one other thing I want to mention about the repeater enhancement that the state waived, as far as the state can tell, that is not.
Before sentencing, the court asks about James's life, his children, where they live, and his mental health history. past treatment programs and CPS involvement surface. Alongside family concerns about drug use, the state says his relatives believe he needs further treatment. Beneath the legal process lies a story of family, loss, and ongoing struggles.
Well, let me ask you this first. Do you have children?
Yes, ma'am.
What are their ages?
13, 7, 5, and 4.
13, 7, 5, and 4?
Yes, ma'am.
And do they live with their mother? Who are they living
My
with?
first 3, their mother passed away. They live with my ex-mother-in-law, and then my 4th lives with her mother.
Okay. All right. Have you ever had any mental health diagnosis?
Yes, ma'am, I have. I've had about 6 in the last 4 years
And what is the diagnosis?
that I have no problems, I guess. I've been to Laurel Ridge, I say behavioral. I actually had one for my last charge of discharge of a firearm from 2020, which was the most recent.
Rest on his history. James admits to methamphetamine use and past treatment at facilities like Laurel Ridge and lifetime recovery, his only prior case. A 2020 firearm discharge was dismissed earlier this year. The court weighs his substance abuse history against the potential for rehabilitation. The prosecutor notes his mother's belief that drug treatment would help. Here, justice feels personal. The law's structure meets the messy reality of addiction, family tensions, and the question of whether this probation will truly be a turning point for James.
And they dismissed that case in March of this year.
It's my understanding that's the only
Yeah.
prior charge he has. Was the
All
drug.
right. So does he suffer from mental illness or not?
Not that I'm aware of. My understanding the state wanted to have him evaluated.
All right. So what happened this day? Was that drug induced? Were you using drugs that day?
No, ma'am, it was not.
So you're telling me that his family think there's some drug issues or mental health issues?
In our communication with his mother, she does believe that there's some drug issues and that he would benefit from drug treatment.
He did attend Laurel Ridge. That was for an inpatient treatment. There was history. There has been a history of drug usage. He went through CPS.
A $500 probated, fine, 6 years deferred adjudication, and a family violence finding. James is banned from contacting to named individuals, from unsupervised contact with minors.
And there is to be proof of employment. Are you receiving any type of SSI?
No, ma'am.
Proof of employment within 45 days of release. No employment as a home health care provider or with minors.
And from working in certain jobs, he must attend anger management, parenting classes, and multiple evaluations. Employment proof is due within 45 days. Of release, regular reporting, drug testing, and home visits are ordered. Each condition is a checkpoint. Fail one, and deferred adjudication could be revoked, leading to the prison sentence still looming in the background.
Regular reporting by Zoom or in person. The UA hotline until further notice. And field visits one time per month for 4 months and then as needed. If he gets a case manager early on, then probation, you can stop with the field visits. Probation, is there anything else just 1 second. We're going to do 80 hours of community service restitution.
Probation terms continue, 80 hours of community service, restitution, and strict monthly check-ins. Parenting classes can clear restitution once complete. Reviewing his appeal rights, the judge reminds James he's waived them. She warns about the firearm and ammunition ban, explaining it applies to all weapons. Each acknowledgement tightens the legal framework around him. Probation here is no leniency. It's a contract. Every condition is designed to monitor, restrict, and push the defendant toward change, while keeping public safety at the forefront of the court's priorities.
Yes, Your Honor.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Hernandez, in this court, in order to be successful on probation, communication is key. If there's an issue, let your probation officer know about it. If you feel that the probation officer is not addressing that, you can always come to court. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
ma'am.
Judge.
You have a good day.
Judge offers final advice: communication with probation is key. If problems arise, James must tell his officer or return to court. Transparency and compliance will decide his success. With a final good luck, the session ends. And another case is called. In this space, libs shift direction in minutes. For James Ray Hernandez, the next 6 years will test discipline, honesty, and the will to change. If you found this real-life courtroom story compelling, like the video, subscribe, and stay tuned for more cases that reveal the human drama inside. Justice.